the first property that we did for rational numbers was closure property. We did addition, subtraction, multiplication and division for whole numbers, natural numbers, integers and rational numbers. So now we will be doing the next property of rational numbers, that is commutative property. Now before starting with commutative property, for all the cases I need to specify and explain that what is commutative property. Commutative property is when you add two numbers and if you reverse their orders and add them, right, the answer should be same. If it is same, the commutative property is satisfied. Let us start with the examples for each case. For whole numbers, let us take the addition of whole numbers. Let's take 2 plus 0. What does it give me? 2. If you do 2 and 0 in the reverse order, the answer would remain the same. Let us take another example. 14 plus 6. That gives you 20. Sure. And what does 16 plus 14 gives you? 20. Understood? Similarly, what will be the case for natural numbers? Natural numbers again start from 1 and they go up to infinity. So let us take any two natural numbers. I am taking 1 plus 3. That gives me 4. If I take 3 plus 1, that will again give me 4. Another example. 20 plus 10. That gives me 30. If you do 10 plus 20, that will again give you 30. Quickly, the next case, integers. You can take the negative integers as well as the positive integers. Depends on your choice. I will be considering two cases here. Let us discuss minus 10 plus minus 4. And what will be minus 4 plus minus 10. Okay, I am doing it in a step so that it doesn't becomes bit difficult for you. What will be plus into minus? I told you it remains minus. So what is minus 10 minus 14? Since the signs are same, the numbers get added and we get minus 14. What is my next case? Minus 4 plus minus 10. So the answer will remain the same, that is minus 14. Let us check for the another example. I am taking 10 plus minus 4 and minus 4 plus 10. 10 plus minus becomes minus and 4 remains as it is now. So what is 10 minus 4? This is 6. And what is minus 4 plus 10? Again it will remain plus 6. What will be the case for rational numbers? Rational numbers we take 2 over 3 plus 1 over 2. That gives me LCM 6. This becomes 4 and 3. 7 over 6. If we do 1 over 2 plus 2 by 3, that gives us again the same 7 over 6. Let us check for this one. 2 over 3 plus minus 1 by 2. What will be my answer? See, this is done in this way. 2 over 3 minus 1 by 2. Because the plus and minus will get multiplied. So here we get 6 as the LCM, 4 minus 3. So my answer comes out to be 1 over 6. Right? But if I reverse the order, what will happen if I reverse the order here? This will become minus 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3. Again, my LCM will come out to be 6 minus 3 plus 4. This becomes 1 by 6. Now you can check in each of these cases that my answer is not changing. It is remaining the same even if we reverse the order of the numbers. That means for addition, the answers are remaining same. We can conclude that addition is commutative for whole numbers, natural numbers, integers and rational numbers. Right? Similarly, now we will be starting with the next category of subtraction. Let us take examples for subtraction now. Whole numbers. Okay. 0 minus 24. That gives us minus 24. If you do 24 minus 0, it gives us 24. Make sure you are considering the signs properly, right? Another example, 16 minus 4, that gives us 12. But if you do 4 minus 16, that gives us minus 12. Did you notice here? Your answers are becoming different once you reverse the order. So we can say that here the subtraction is not commutative for the case of whole numbers. I am writing COMM just for the mentioning purpose that all the cases have commutative property or not. This is commutative as well as this and the last one, right? So now I have already discussed that subtraction is not commutative for the case of whole numbers. Next is the natural numbers. Let us take any two natural numbers. 1 minus 5, the easiest. Okay, minus 4. What is 5 minus 1? That will be 4. Next, 12 minus 10 gives you 2. What is 10 minus 12? It is minus 2. Again, the answers are coming different. We can say that subtraction is not commutative for the case of natural numbers. Similarly, for the case of integers now, let us take any two integers, minus 2 minus minus 1. This will become what? Let us discuss it in detail as I have discussed previously. Minus 2 minus minus becomes plus 1. What is minus 2 plus 1? It is minus 1. If I reverse the order, minus 1 minus of minus 2. Now again, let us discuss it in step form. Minus 1 minus minus becomes plus 2. So this becomes plus 1. See, when the signs are different, it has to undergo the subtraction only. But the answer has a sign of that number which was the bigger one. Bigger one is negative here, so answer gets negative. The bigger sign is positive, so the bigger one's sign becomes the answer sign. Another example, minus 4 minus minus 2, or let's make it plus. This becomes minus 4 minus 2 becomes minus 6, and 2 minus minus 4 becomes plus 6. Why? Because minus minus will get multiplied and become plus. So we will get plus 6 here. Again, you can see the answers are not coming out to be same. We can say that this property is not commutative. Understood? Now the last case in this category is for rational numbers. Let us discuss 2 upon 3 minus 1 upon 2. What do? We take out the LCM 6. 4 minus 3. Your answer comes out to be 1 over 6. But if you reverse the order, that is 1 by 2 minus 2 by 3. That will become, the LCM would be 6. This will be 3 minus 4. The answer comes out to be this. You can check here that the answer has different signs. So we can say the property is not commutative for the case of rational numbers. Understood? Similarly, we will be doing multiplication and division. Let us do multiplication of whole numbers. 2 into 0 gives you 0. 0 into 2 gives you 0. Understood? Next, 1 into 16 gives you 16. 16 into 1 gives you 16 only. That means here the answers are remaining same irrespective of which number you are multiplying first with the second one, right? So here the property is commutative. Similarly, the next case is for the natural numbers. In the case of natural numbers, let us take any two natural numbers. 20 into 4. This becomes 80. If you multiply 4 into 20, this again becomes 80. Another example, 16 into 2, it is 32. But if you do 2 into 16, this again becomes 32. That means here also the answers are coming same. So we can say that this is also commutative case. Let us discuss integers and rational numbers now. Take any two integers, minus 2 and minus 4. What will be my answer? The minus and minus becomes plus, 2 into 4 becomes 8. If you reverse the order, it becomes 8 only. What will be the next case? It can be minus 2 into minus 3 or make it plus, just to make it a different category. This becomes minus plus becomes minus and 2 into 3 becomes 6. If you multiply 3 into minus 2, that will remain minus 6. So we can say here also the property is remaining commutative only. I hope you are getting the meaning of being commutative. The commutative property means even if you reverse the order, whatever operation you are applying, addition, subtraction, multiplication or division, your answer should remain the same. Let's go on with the rational numbers category. Okay, 2 over 3 multiplied with 16 over 1. What would be my answer? Numerator gets multiplied with the numerator and denominator gets multiplied with the denominator. So 2 into 16 is 32 and 3 into 1 is 3. What do you get if you multiply 16 into 1 with 2 over 3? This becomes 32 over 3 only. Another case, 1 over 6, 3 over 2. What do you get? 3 over 12, or you can say the result would be same in the other case also. So we can see that here also the property is remaining commutative, right? So I am mentioning commutative here. Understood? Now my last category would be for the operation of division, right? Now division deals with the whole numbers in this way. Let us take 20 divided by 10. What do you get when you divide 20 with 10? You get 2. What would happen if you divide 10 with 20? Can you divide it? First think. Okay, I am making it a little simpler by writing it in this form. It means the same, right? So 10 upon 20, what would you get? 0 gets cut with the other 0. What is the answer you are left with? 1 by 2. We can see that here the answers are coming different only. Let us check with some other example also. We might be wrong in this one. So we should always consider 2 examples for verifying any question. Okay? Now 4 divided by 1 gives you 4 only. If you divide 1 with 4, your answer would be 1 by 4. We can say here that the answers are not coming out to be same. So this property is not commutative. Understood? I hope you are familiar with the commutative and not commutative property now. The next case would be for natural numbers. Let us take any natural number. Let's start with 16 divided by 2. You get 18, but if you do 2 divided by 16, you get 2 over 16, that is 1 over 8. Another example, 14 divided by 10. You get 14 over 10, or you can write 7 upon 5. But if you do 10 divided by 14, your answer would be 10 divided by 14, that is 5 by 7. Now you can check here, your answers are coming different in this case also. That means this property is also not commutative category, right? Now for the integers, minus 8 divided by 2, what do you get? Don't get confused in this integers, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, okay? Be particular with your signs. Your answer would be minus 4. What would you get if you divide 2 with minus 8? You will get 1 upon 4. The minus sign remains because when plus is divided by minus, you get a minus sign only, right? For the next, let's take 2 divided by, let us take minus 2 divided by 3. What is your answer? Minus 2 divided by 3. But if you do 3 divided by minus 2, your answer becomes 3 over minus 2. Now this is again giving you the same different answers. See, minus 2 over 3 and minus 3 over 2 are two different rational numbers. So we can say that here also the property remains not commutative, right? Now my last case would be for the rational numbers, the division of rational numbers. Let us do 2 over 3 divided by 4. How do we do this division? 2 over 3, the division gets converted into multiplication sign, and whatever value is there gets reciprocated. So this becomes this 2 over 12, or you can simplify it to be 1 over 6, and if you do 4 divided by 2 by 3, the 4 remains as it is, division gets converted to multiplication, and 2 by 3 value gets reversed, reciprocated. So your answer becomes 12 by 2, or you can write 6 over 1 or simply 6. Now here also the answers are coming out to be different. So we would say the property remains not commutative for the case of division in rational numbers also. So this is how we have done the commutative property case, discussed each case this form. Now the next property will be my associative property.